Welcome back to week 4 of my winter training series. Can't believe it's week 4 already. Unbelievable. Um, the last 3 weeks have just flown by. So, yes, we're on week 4 and it's going to be more of the same. We're still going to be doing the usual swim, bike, run training. There won't be any racing at the end of the week. There is a cross country that I could do, but looking at the weather forecast, I don't think I will. So, and I believe my WBC team mates are going to do a park run. What's happened is over the last few weeks, they've been training towards doing a park run on Saturday. But as I've raced Sunday and I did a park run the previous week, I don't think I'm going to put another race in. It's not something I want to do really. So yeah, this week, like I said, just continue building the foundation, using the ChatGPT plan that I put together, increasing strength and endurance and technique. Today, Monday, I'll be going to the pool, but I'll be focusing on technique again, and it'll just be an easy swim after the cross country yesterday. And then again, it'll just be more of the same. High rocks Tuesday, rest Wednesday, swim, high rocks Thursday, probably some hill repeats on the bike of some description on Friday. Saturday, with the others going to park run, I'll probably go to the gym and do a treadmill session. And Sunday will be a long bike. And so it goes on. That's there's no special sauce here. It's just grind. It's just continuous consistency. Consistency is king. That's it. So now I'm going to spend 15 minutes doing a bit of stretching and then get Betty out for a walk before we head off to the pool. So yeah, we shall see you on the other side. Back on Zwift, Monday afternoon. Got to say I'm not feeling it this afternoon. Could have quite easily not jumped on here. Already swam this morning, which was good. It's 1500 metres in for about 40 minutes. I had a lane to myself at one point, which was nice, and then two other people jumped in, but both doing front crawl, so that was good. I was only doing 50s because I was looking at my technique. So yeah, that was good. Then went in the sauna, 15 minutes, come home, had some lunch, and now I'm on Zwift. And we're on for 30 minutes, that's all I'm doing. It's a HIIT session, 10-minute warm up, and then 4 sets of 1 minute 30 at 235 watts, and in between each repetition there's 3 minutes recovery, and then at the end there's a 5-minute warm down or 5-minute cool down. I'm on the London Classic and we're just warming up, so I shall see you on the other side, maybe in the middle. That is that's Monday done. Bike was absolutely awful. I got the first effort done and I was sweating so much. Don't know what come over me. I was just sweating and shaking. So I had to pull right back off from doing anything. In fact, I got off the bike completely and I wasn't going to finish it. So what I decided to do, rather than not finish it, was to just reduce the power. So I had to take the power right down just to get the efforts done. So I was up at FTP instead of above FTP, and got the session done. It was awful. I don't know what went on. So anyway, put that down to, I don't know, maybe the cross country yesterday. Who knows? But yeah, it's done. So just got to get some tea now. Mr. C's on the way home, and we'll get Betty out for a walk and probably settle down for the night. I don't think Mr. C's running tonight. So thank you for watching day 1, week 4. Tuesday morning, just out with Betty for a walk. It's been wet again overnight, so I'm not working this morning. I didn't have a lot on anyway, but I'm not working again this morning because it's just, you do more damage to the garden than anything else. So that's out the window. So just out with Betty for a nice long walk, and then we will be heading off to the leisure centre at some point. Right. We'll be going to the leisure centre. We'll be doing our strength run training, high rocks mix, I guess. No progression this week. Looking at the plan that I put on through ChatGPT. Traditionally, week 4 is reduction in effort and just general training. You just sort of like taper down a little bit in week 4, but it's just kept my training the same this week, so I'll just go along with that and see how that is. So I won't be progressing any weights or distance this week. I'll keep it as it was last week on the high rocks, which did go up, both weight and endurance, so that's all right. So yeah, we're going to finish off this walk. We've got to go and get Betty some denti sticks from the pet shop, and then we're going to go back and get some breakfast. So yeah, we shall see you on the other side. So here we are at the gym. There was a class going on in the spin room. There was only one lady in there, but I did my 15-minute spin, and then I thought I would go upstairs and do the dynamic warm-up, which I did. And yeah, usual stretches and leg swings and bum flicks and lunges and A skips and B skips. Got some funny looks while I was doing it, but that's probably just to be expected, really, because people don't really understand what you're doing. And then the first run, took it steady, eased into it. Started off at 5-minute pace per kilometre, which was just a nice gentle run after the weekend cross country, just to get the legs moving again, even though I'd done a bike session yesterday, still a bit achy. And then onto the ski erg, which I didn't realise had various different settings you could put on, and the setting that it was on while I was doing it was obviously easier than I'd used before, but that got that session done. Then back on to the treadmill and knocked it down to 4:45 per kilometre pace, and as the session went on, just increased the pace slightly. And the last run I think I was doing at 4:15 per kilometre pace, so that was fine, and it felt all good. There was no progression this session, or this week. Not going to be any progression because it's week 4, and generally you tend to, when you're in blocks of 4, you tend to ease down anyway, but my plan is to just keep it exactly the same as it was last week. No easing up as such, but no increments either. So the sled pull and push were exactly the same weight, 100 kilometers, 100 kilograms, with the 10 kilogram sandbag added to the sled, which is 90. And Alex Wright, who was on the podcast a couple of weeks ago, who's into this high rocks training, he said that that green carpet stretch is usually about 10 metres, so that's a good indication as to how far I was pushing and pulling. So I did 8 reps of each sled pull and sled push with a run in between. And it felt good. It felt all right. That station was followed, like I say, by a run, and then the lunges, I did 12 lunges in total, and that always gets my legs more than anything else. Always gets my legs, and that was with a 10 kilogram sandbag on the back, followed by a run, followed by farmers walks, and I did 14 lengths of the farmers walks with 18 kilogram kettlebells in each hand. And it's never usually the legs that give out on this, it's usually the wrists. You get wrist pump from holding the weights, and 14 was as many as I could manage before the grip went, but that was okay, that was good. And then on to another run, followed by the seated rowing machine, which I did 650 metres, set on level 7, which was exactly the same as last week, so no increment again on that. So yeah, all in all, good session, really enjoyed it, really getting into this high rocks. The burpee jumps still need some work on. I realised halfway through doing the burpee jumps that I was doing them wrong. I was cheating basically, but stopped, reset, and tried to get the technique properly, and I think I managed that on the last half of those burpee jumps, which I think I did in total about 20, so probably 10 of those were correct and the other 10 weren't very good, but all in all, good session, really enjoying it. It's just mixing the winter training up and giving us other things to focus on that I wouldn't probably do, like the rowing and the ski erg, and I would usually put strength in my winter training anyway, but it wouldn't be this type of strength. So hopefully it'll keep me interested and it'll help coming into the spring. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching this video. The next video will include Thursday and Friday sessions. I'm going to split the video up so it's not as long. Still not sure which the best format is to do it, but so yeah, the next video will be Thursday and Friday, and then after that it'll be Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, thanks for taking your time out to watch. Please do like, subscribe, and if you want to spread these videos to like-minded people, if they get anything from it, that'd be great. So yeah, we shall see you next time. Don't forget, stay safe, keep training, and love the process.